Hello and welcome back, my peeps. We are still continuing with Star Ocean's second story, our course, and this is the walkthrough with Claude. So, we have done pretty much everything, and like I said, here is an event that you would be able to go ahead and start with recruiting Ashton, which of course we are not going to do. So I am just going to go ahead and continue with the story, Sailor. You want to get to Lacuer? It'll cost you 60 full. So in the walkthrough with Raina, it cost actually a lot more because it costs 30 full for each party member that you have. So it can cost different amounts, and it would be the same in regards to if you stay at inns and that sort of thing. But since I only have 2 people, yeah, it was only 60 full. Now, of course, am I going to ever need to actually do that again? The answer is, of course, no, because we can do the fast travel. So we are here in Hilton. So some of the things to note, there is a lot more fish. So I will go ahead, I'll fish a little bit here, but I also, sorry, I always have to not talk while I'm fishing just because I want to make sure that I'm focused. So we did catch a new fish, which was the shrimp. Now, of course, there are 2 large fish, which are difficult fish. And as you can see, if I do a shrimp, the first large, it actually becomes average fishing. But in order to get the last large fish to be average rather than difficult, you have to actually use a mid fish to get it. So what am I going to do? I am going to go ahead and fish with the shrimp. And I didn't do it fast enough, darn it. Ooh, we got the large. Okay, we got a snow gator. Doesn't really look like a gator, but yeah. So I did actually get the... Wow, I got the actual difficult one. I didn't think I would be able to because it's still difficult fishing when I'm doing the shrimp. So, very surprised about that, but pleased. And caught another shrimp. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and continue with the story, but I will come back here and actually make sure to catch all of the fish and just basically show you guys, what fish are actually there. So I am going to go ahead and go to the guild. Welcome to the guild. What business do you have today? Now, since he didn't automatically tell me, I'm sorry, I don't have any guild missions, that means we have some. So let's go ahead and see. I'm just going to go ahead and accept everything. Okay, now should I have read everything? Yeah, but I can just come over here to the guild missions and be able to see. Now, I have been doing like a ton of stuff, so it was a good chance that I would be able to actually have a lot of things already being able to be completed and submitted. So, I'm like, I remember the appraisal one, but what about the Okay, we need to make a crystal. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I believe someone has alchemy, don't they? I don't think we do. So, alright, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and have Raina do that, because she has more SP, quite honestly. So, we will go ahead and do that. Ooh, she's already level 4. And now blacksmith can be used. And I believe we should be able to actually buy what we need in order to do that. So that's always a good thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, now I can actually use alchemy. And Crystal. So we are actually able to go ahead and do that. Success, because Crystal is level 4 and we were able to do it, so that's excellent. The other thing we needed to do is appraisal, and I actually will remember to use Reyna because she is level 10. And we got Neo Greaves, which I don't know if that will be good for Claude. Alright, so missions. So, okay, we did go ahead and... Ooh, we haven't done that one. Learn the music speciality. It can be learned once. Performance and music knowledge reach level 1. So, yeah, so all we need to do is go to improve, if I actually can do that correctly. And so all we need to do is put music. And let's see. And I just don't remember. So orchestra, this is actually a good thing to know. So we need both people to have level 4 in music. So we'll do that. Okay, now why did I do that? Because I really do want one of them to be able to do the music performance of... There is a song that will help you fish, so that's always a good thing. Alright, so we have completed all of the missions, so we just need to go ahead and turn them in. So we'll report, we'll submit, meaning confirm it. So, and yeah, I still have 20 spectacles. Pet food is good. BP is good. Pipe organ, so we got another musical instrument. That's always a good thing. We got feather pens and conductor batons. Feather pen is what you need in order to write music. Conductor baton is what you need in order to... Oh, sorry. The feather pen is the thing that you need to do in order to write the music and also perform it. But if you want to use your special orchestra, then that is the conductor baton. And of course you need an instrument, so pipe organ is great. Now, fishing mission, we have SP and BP. Alchemy mission 2, SP and BP. Appraisal mission 2, yep, still SP and BP, but it was more. And then cooking mission 2, so we got SP and BP. There are no more missions to report. Please come again, and we will. So, and actually I'll go over here because he is someone that we can actually buy more. So we will be able to buy this new instrument, which this is the one we need to write from in order to get the music that will help you fish. So I definitely am going to buy that. And then feather pen, again, this is what you need in order to write music and also perform it, but we do need the conductor's baton in order to use the orchestra ability. So for this one, I will go ahead and buy 10, and I will only get 5 of these because I'm not going to be using that orchestra very soon. Although, if I was smart, I probably need to, but that's beside the point. Okay, so let's go ahead and thank you. Please take good care of your instruments. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I'm gonna need to pickpocket. Why? This guy has another meteor ring. Is it really important for my current party members? No, because Claude already has it on. And putting it on Reyna, well, I can't because I already have 2 things on her that I don't want to get rid of, which is the earring of readiness and the sprite bracelet. So, yeah, so it's not good for anybody right now, but that's okay. Alright, so we are actually able to put in more BP. Let's go ahead and do the breaker, and just continue with that. Alright, so what are we doing for her? Let's get everything up to 6. That I could. Alright. So why is she learning everything? I honestly don't know. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I'm just putting it into everything. So, what are we going to do? Investigate the unique spot. Hilton's Open Air Market, a famed stall-lined street in Hilton. Take care because one can easily get caught up in a wallet drain chain reaction of impulse buys here. Actually, I'm fine. We got 500 experience and 3 Cinderella glass. Now, one thing I do usually do here, and I'll save it, we'll put it up here. One thing I do usually do here is I usually go ahead and write all of the books. So I am going to go ahead and use appraisal. We're at 15%. I think the last time I said anything about it, I think we were only at 9% or something like that. So we did get better. Relax perfume. I actually did use this because I was having really bad luck. Although not that you saw it. So premium paper, I've never actually showed you guys what to do with this, but it is something you need for a super speciality for contraband. It says right there, used with super speciality contraband. And I haven't done that because it's kind of like thievery. Not really like thievery, like what you get from it. It's more the fact that people, your party members, won't like the fact that you're doing this, because you'll be able to create fake stuff, basically, that can be sold for usually better prices, that sort of a thing. So yeah, it's just not good. Alright, mechanic, toolbox. Ooh, I think I do want a lot of those, although I only get 10 because I don't think anyone can actually use machinists right now. Okay, Smith's hammer, of course, is used with the super speciality blacksmith. I won't do this immediately just because I need a lot more people to help with the super speciality to actually be able to get the usually better with the blacksmith. That's actually looking to do more armor than actual weapons. Usually when you want a weapon, you do crafting or customization. Well, customization is actually way better, and might be the only way to do it as I think about it. But yeah, so I'm not going to do 20 of these because, again, I'm not going to be able to use it with only 2 people. The more people that I have, the better, the higher the super speciality level will be. Okay, so now I did mention that usually what I do is I go ahead and I write everything. So I will admit I messed up with the beginning of recording this, so I did actually do this already. So if I go to items, we can go over here, and I not only have 20 of these books, and this is all the books that you can actually write. So if I go down to writing, I did get Raina up to level 9, so she was able to get even to this level 10, but she only has a 50% success rate. But everything else, the only thing we haven't been able to do is the Death of Originality, which is imitation, and she doesn't have it at all. And you just need to be at level 1, but right now she doesn't have enough SP to do it. So I will need to go ahead and do that. But for everything else that you can write, I do actually have 20 of them. And I did actually go and use them all, meaning once I was able to write one, I actually went and made sure that both Claude and Raina were up to level 7 in those particular skills. So this effect is knife +1, and again through 0 to level 7, and that's including it. You can read this book and you'll be able to go up a level. Once you get to level 7, these books are no longer good for you. But when you actually recruit someone new, this is a great way to actually get everything without using SP. Yes, they're all the lower levels, but it's still SP you don't have to put into the lower levels. And some of the lower levels are actually, they can cost quite a bit. So yeah. So I did do that. Also, I did go ahead and when there is a super speciality of, I'm like, what is it? It is publication. Now, this is a super speciality where everyone contributes to an amazing book that they can all be proud of about publishing. Okay, so what it really does is it allows you to, for each character, to write 2 different books. And those books, let me get back to it, they will affect the friendship levels between you and whoever person that you're putting this on. So there is 2 different levels, which is why there's 2 different books. So the lower level, which of course is easier to write, you get to, for this one, it was written for Claude, so it will actually raise the friendship level up to 16. Now that is a friendship level. If you want it to be more romantic, well, there's a higher level. And that's what this one is. And again, this one's with Claude, and if you have someone read it or use it, their friendship level with Claude will become 28, which again is more of a romantic level rather than just a friendship. And of course, I did that not only for Claude, but I also did that with Raina. Now, why didn't you do more of these bigger books? Well, right now, there's only a 1% chance that I'll actually write it, so it is really hard. I was really happy to actually get just one. With Raina, it was actually much harder than Claude. I think Claude got it after I used about 15 of the feather pens, and with Raina, I think I had to use like 40-ish. So yeah, it was harder. Of course, once I actually am able to get the support item word processor, it will make that a little bit easier. And of course, the more people who actually can do publication, that will also raise the level. Right now, I'm only at level 5. And of course, the highest level that you can be is level 10. But all of my specialities, because I only have 2 people, they're kind of low. So yeah. Again, once I recruit more people, this will be much, much better. Okay, so talking about that, let's go ahead and get rid of these missions. They're challenge missions, which I got when I was writing and fishing and all that sort of stuff. So use publication 30 times. Okay. Nothing really cool, so use writing 200 times. With all the books, I sure did. Then spend a total of 500,000 full, which buying all the feather pens, the fountain pens, sorry. Feather pens are for music, fountain pens are actually for writing. I apologize. But yes, since I had to buy that many fountain pens, yeah. Okay, spend a total of 1 million full. Between everything, like all of the buying that I had to do for the goodie up boxes, and yeah, I believe I did that. Okay, so the one other thing that I do want to show you guys, is this important? Absolutely not. Store order. Hello there. So this one, the thing you can do, and you can see that I've already bought some, is that you can actually buy this luxury grape juice, and it says a rich grape juice, the price of which rises as time goes by. Buy it early as an investment. Really? Alright, so let's go ahead and buy more. I'll buy 5 more. Why? As you can see, even though I have like an 18% discount, it's still gonna be over 200,000 full. So 5 of them will cost me more than 1 million full. And if I hadn't have ever used Nectar, To say in the least, I wouldn't be buying these. But do they actually rise in price as you go up? The answer is yes. And of course, if you try to sell it now, don't. It's not worth it. But later on, the price will actually go up. So you can actually get more than what you actually bought it from. So you just basically keep it in your inventory for now. Now, is this a great investment? No. The nectar is still way better. Can you perhaps get way more by purchasing the luxury grape? The luxury grape juice? Yeah, maybe, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now... Now, normally what I would do is go ahead and do some, basically fishing for all around the continent, which is a good idea, but I want to continue with the story. Finally, thank you, Bunny. I want to continue with the story because we have to do the Lacuer sword contest. Because I have to do that in order to be able to do the next thing, which is to then be able to recruit opera, which is, of course, what I really, really, really want to do.
Wow! I've never been to Lacuer before, but it's amazing.
Ha! You sound like some kind of country hick out on vacation.
Well, it kinda is, but that's really mean to say.
Well, excuse me for being excited, Claude. Do you have a problem with that?
No problem.
I thought you were trying
Cross
to
can't
get
hold
her
a
to like
candle
you.
to this place. No wonder they call this the biggest kingdom in the world.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Hey, let's go see the castle. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's fine and all, but can't you guys save that for later? We've got business to take care of.
Who is he saying, you guys? It's just Raina. Oh well.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, so like I said, I do want to go ahead and do the contest, but of course there's a couple things I want to do first. Let's go ahead and do this unique spot. Statue of the Three Warriors, a likeness of the founders of the Lacuer Contest, artist unknown. Their gallant faces give the people courage and hope to live, making Lacuer into what it is today, although opinions differ on this. And we got 500 XP, and then we actually got Scrolls of Power, but we didn't get it because I already have 20 of them. Alright, next thing I want to do is talk to this editor. Hey there, do you want me to take a look at something you've written? And yes, we are. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sell all the books. Now, why am I selling them all, especially with those ones? That was so hard to do. Well, for him, he will actually allow you to buy them back. So I can actually buy like 10 of them. I'll buy 15. Why? Because for future stuff, there will be another kind of publisher. So I will just simply go ahead and sell 5 of them to him. But you actually can't buy them back immediately. So yeah, this is a really great trick right now that I've gotten 15 of them when it was so hard for me to actually write them. So yeah. Editor, okay, I think we'll go ahead and publish it. There's some pretty good stuff. I'm sure it'll sell well. You might be able to make a living off of this just with your royalties. Well, if you ever want to know how your book is selling, feel free to drop by. Now, the bad thing is, that is a very short time. We'll switch to a PA mode. Because if you remember with Raina's, there is a person here that just wants you to quickly do something. Granny, once you get as old as I am, your body doesn't quite work the way it used to. I can't even make it to the stores to get what I need. Claude, oh really? That must be very difficult for you. Granny,
If it would be too much trouble to ask, would you mind doing a bit of shopping for me?
Claude, me?
Granny, I don't want to bother you.
Accept her errand, and yes, we are going to. Claude, oh, it's alright.
Granny, I'm sorry to trouble you like this.
Claude, not at all, ma'am.
Granny, in that case, would you be able to visit the Smith's source for me? It's an item shop here in town. Tell the clerk you're visiting on my account. He'll know what to give you.
Claude, alright. So, why are we doing this? She gives a really great reward, actually. So, we're gonna go ahead and talk to this guy. No. Hey, hello. Claude, excuse me. I'm here on behalf of the old woman who shops here. Huh? Claude, do you know the old woman who lives on the edge of town? She said you would know what I'm talking about. No, oh, yeah. You're talking about Old Lady Moore. Boy, I haven't seen her send anybody here in a while. Aaron Gold. Okay. Now, is this the really good thing? No, because you're going to give it right back to her. So, yeah, you can't do anything with this. Could you sell it? Why would you when you need to give it back? And trust me, she gives way better treasures that you can get. So, I'm going to talk to her more.
Ah, you've done it. Thanks so much.
Claude, not at all. It was very easy.
More, I can't help but imagine how nice it would have been if I had a grandson like you.
Claude, well, thank you so much, ma'am.
More, oh, right, I need to repay you. Please, take this. It's my gift.
And you got a star ruby, but more importantly, you just got another rainbow diamond. Claude, oh, I really couldn't take these.
More, it's all right. Not like they'd see much use around this place anyway. Treasure is a funny thing, you know. It's not the kind of thing that's meant to be hoarded by one person. It will just go to waste if you do that. Thank you so much for helping out an old woman. It warms my heart.
Wait, Claude, ma'am, your legs.
Oh, they're fit as a fiddle. The doctor says so.
So were we lied to? Alright, and then the funny thing is you can actually pickpocket her. You can get another star ruby if you're lucky enough. No, I don't want vegetables. Is it enough that I am going to do it? Yeah, sure. I can buy more. And actually, I'm probably going to be stealing way more. Alright, so now the reason why I went ahead and did that now is because when I get out of the private actions, the PAs, I actually won't be able to see her again. Now, her, let's see, what can I'll just get that. Ooh, I think I do want the green barrel though. The talisman, no, I don't care about that. Alright, let's talk to her. Claude, what's wrong? Claude, you don't have to act so surprised.
Young girl, what are you gonna do to me? I'm just a poor little cute girl from out from in country. You wouldn't talk to me unless you have some ulterior motive. Are you gonna sell me to some underground crime syndicate or what? Oh, I know. You're gonna offer my soul up to some evil god, my pure soul. I'm sure I'd make a perfect sacrifice for your evil deeds.
Claude, wait a minute, girl. I'm not a bad guy, okay? Isn't that the girl that we saw at, in Silva who gave us a harmonica, I think? Young girl, oh, there's no doubting it now. I'm not the bad guy. Is one guarantee that you're really, really a bad guy? What kind of evil villain would actually admit that they're bad? Claude, I guess you have a point, but Who knows what kind of evil plans you have for me now? Please, if anyone up there is listening to me, then help me. Claude, hold on just a second. All I did was talk to you, alright? What did I do to make you think up all these horrible things about me? Young girl, well, what do you think? Only evil mobsters talk to total strangers in the middle of the street. The big city's so dangerous. Why did I have to run away from home anyway? Claude, you ran away from home? Young girl, oh no, I let my secret out. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Claude, no, why do you keep thinking like that? Young girl, my dad always told me the big city's a horrible, horrible place compared to Linga. Claude, I didn't think he meant horrible in that way exactly. Young girl, you think? Claude, I'm positive. Young girl, you know, I did think that was kind of strange of him to say that. Claude, oh, you finally realized? Hey, take it. What should I do about this girl? Alright, I'm getting tired. I'll just leave her alone. No, we're gonna say we can't just leave her alone. Claude, what are you gonna do, though? I could take you back home if you like. Young girl, you almost got me there. You were trying to calm me down, weren't you? Just where were you planning to take me? The big city is horrible. My dad was right. Claude, forget it. Young girl, stay away from me. If you get any closer, I'll scream. I have a feeling we'll see her later. Claude, what is with that girl? Okay, so we're done with all of the PAs, at least I think. Yep, at least here. Now we do have some in Mars, Harley, and Hilton, but I will definitely be doing that later. Okay, so actually, we only have about 20 minutes left. Alright, so congratulations, we're doing the rest of the PAs. I'm so sorry. I know that if I had 30 minutes, I should be able to actually go ahead and do the tournament. Although maybe not, because we do have to actually watch a lot of stuff. But,
Whoa!
yeah. Ooh.
Ah! Oh, it's you, Reina. You scared me.
You scared me a little too.
What's up?
I was just talking with the Elder, but he said there's no such thing as healing symbology. But how is that possible? How is it that I can cast spells without having to use any symbols? I'm starting to feel like I'm some kind of monster. What am I?
You can say, your powers have saved me so many times, or your powers might not be normal. Yeah, let's go ahead and at least be nice to her. Your power has saved me so many times.
Listen, Reina. That power of yours, it saved me countless times. There's nothing bad about that gift you have, all right? Don't let it bother you.
I'm glad you think that way, Claude. But I just wish I could find someone who could tell me what this healing power is exactly.
I'm sure that person is out there somewhere. I'll help you find him, okay?
Wouldn't you think that's like her mom that would be able to tell her? And why are you saying it's a him? But will she find out? Yeah, she will. We'll be there with her.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up, Claude.
I'm not trying to do anything. If I didn't mean what I said, that'd be like saying I'm somehow better than you.
You don't have to be cynical about it like that. Whatever you were trying to do, it helped me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Friendship level has changed. I'm sure it grew. Alright, Harley. Oops, I'm still in PA mode, so I can't fast travel. Alright, let's go ahead and... go into Harley. Now let's go ahead and switch to the PA mode.
Although I keep on forgetting to...
I keep on forgetting to steal from Reina. Oh well, let's go in here. Oh no, it's the girl again. Claude, wait a minute. I saw you in Lacuer City. Young girl, oh no, I'm done for. I fled all the way here, but it still wasn't far enough to escape the clutches of evil. Oh, Claude, great. Still haven't changed, have you? Young girl, it's over. My life, it's over. My poor star-crossed life flickering out of existence. I will say I can't just leave her alone because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Claude, why are you here anyway? Young girl, I'm not hiding out here because I want to, you know. It still beats getting caught by those weird men. Huh? Weird men? Oh, them. Xandor's henchmen.
There she is, right there.
Xandor's henchman. Hey! Who are you? Yeah, I'm not gonna curse, I'm sorry. Claude, that's what I'd like to know. I don't know why you're trying to take this girl away, but that's hardly very gentlemanly of you. Xandor's henchman. What was that? Let's get him!
Oh, it's these.
I was so scared.
That's one for us.
Not really. Alright, we got blessed plate armor. Alright. Xandor's henchman. Dang, this guy ain't playing around. Claude, had enough? Don't ever mess with her again. Xandor's henchman. We'll get you for this. Uh-huh. Try it. Oh wait, you already did. Claude, look, what's going on here? I didn't know people were actually after you. Young girl, why do you care? It's none of your business. You can beat up on all the street punks you want to, but you can't fool me. You're just trying to catch me off guard so you can have your way with me. Young girl, you were conspiring with those guys. I just know it. Wasn't the timing a little too convenient just now? Claude, listen, how about you run back home, okay? You've gotten your fill of traveling around by now, haven't you? You aren't going to accomplish anything if you keep this up. Young girl, I don't need you to tell me that. I would have already been home already if it weren't for those creeps. But I'm going back to Linga now, okay? Okay, is that it? Although I was right, we were going to see her again. Alright, so now we need to go to Hilton, and there is... or will be once I go back to normal. Sorry, I just always forget. Alright, let's go ahead and just go... let's go over to here. And let's go ahead and switch to PA mode. Oh, okay. So this one. This is something that you do see with Reina's walkthrough, which you guys are going to stay overnight, and Reina is going to follow you around. Although there's a lot of walking in this one, so I'm probably going to fast forward this part until they actually start talking.
Cannot transmit or receive messages. You are out of emergency broadcast range.
No dice. I wonder if one of the points of light up there is Earth. Of course, even if I knew which one it was. It's not like I could ever go there. Hope Mom and Dad are doing all right. Seems like all I've done is given them reasons to worry about me.
Claude?
Okay, and that is the end of the PA, so we'll go ahead and switch back to normal. And I believe there's another one. Yes. Now, in Raina's walkthrough, I already told you about this one. Sorry. Ooh, shortcake. I don't think that'll do any good. If you want me to lend you something, just ask Claude. I'd rather steal it. Oh, pathetic. How could you do that, Claude? I've misjudged you. Okay. We're gonna go over here. Hey! Silver Fang. What's a Silver Fang? Alright, I finally got it, but I wanted to also get the Ring of General. Am I gonna get the gold crown? No, I don't like stuff that's gold. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He looks awfully familiar. He looks a lot like me. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Well, this is a surprise. It's like I'm looking into a mirror. Claude, you got that right. The more I look at you, the more I can see how much we look alike. Yeah, about the only thing I'd say is what we wear. Sorry, the only thing that's different. Claude, they say there's at least 3 people in the world who look just like you. Seems they weren't kidding. Huh? Really? I've never heard that one before. Claude, well, yeah, it's an old folk tale where I come from. Oh? Where would that be? Claude, Arlia? Huh? Funny. There's a saying like that in Arlia's folklore? That's the first time I've ever heard of it. Claude, it's a pretty old one. I guess most people aren't familiar with it these days. Oh, alright. Claude, what's your name, by the way? I forgot to ask you. My name? It's Clyde. Claude, I'm Claude. Clyde, would you like to get a drink or something, Claude? I'm sure it's fate that brought us here today. Huh? Drink? Such as? Clyde, down at the tavern, of course. I'm going to say, sure, why not? Claude, sure, might as well while we have a chance. Clyde, great. Claude, I'm still underage, though, so I'll have to stick with soda or something. Huh? Clyde, heavens! Look how frenetic this place is. I suppose the rumors were true. What? Claude, what? Don't tell me you haven't been in a tavern before, Clyde. Clyde, I hate to admit it, but, no. Claude, let's have a toast then to Clyde's first trip to a tavern. Clyde, to our astounding chance encounter. Cheers! It seems like they're having a good time. Clyde, I never thought a cheap bar like this would offer a chance to have so much fun with one's friends. It's certainly different from life in the palace. Huh? Palace? What'd you say there, Clyde? Clyde, nothing. Hmm? Claude, you're a strange one. Clyde, I've spent my whole life alone, running away. This is the first time I've ever opened up so much to someone else. Claude, running away? From what? A princess who wants to marry her. Wants to marry him. Clyde, I'm sorry. I can't tell you. Well, I just told you guys, so yeah. Claude, did you commit a crime or something? Oh, no. Clyde, not at all. If anything, I'm the victim. I ran away because I'm looking for freedom. I don't want to get married to a princess. Claude, sounds like you got some serious stuff on your hands. Well, I won't bother you about it then. Clyde, thank you. Clyde, well then, I better get going. It's a big world out there. There are so many things I still need to see in my life. Claude, oh, leaving already? Hopefully I'll get a chance to see you again someday. Clyde, definitely. Clyde, I'll take care of the bill for you. Clyde, also, I want you to have this as a symbol of our friendship. Ooh. Claude, huh? What's that? Clyde, farewell, my twin from another mother. Ring of the General. I wonder if it's the same. Yeah, so we have two now. A ring inscribed with the symbol of the Cross Royal Family that raises the defense and stamina of the wearer. Yeah, I'm never going to use it. Okay, let's look at the Silver Fang. Okay, its attack is 12. A special suit of armor imbued with great power of defense. It protects the wearer from the most devastating attacks. Escape death once if HP is above 25%. Oh, he can wear it, but I don't think it's better than what he already has on. So let's go ahead and continue going forward. Switch back to normal mode because I actually remembered this time. Oh, still? Oh, there's a little boy. Let's pick... Ooh. I remembered this one. You are supposed to steal the locket. Okay, let's do it. Claude, that was easy. Yeah, it was 100%, so yeah, it was. Claude, what's this? A picture of his parents? Oh... I should probably get this back to him. Yep, we're gonna return it. Claude, is this what you're looking for? Oh, my locket! Why do you have it? Claude, oh, I picked it off the ground earlier. Young boy, thanks a lot for giving this back to me and everything, sir. Claude. Young boy, this is the last photo I have of my father. I'm so glad it's back. Claude, did you like your father? Young boy, yeah, I still love him a lot. Claude, oh. Young boy, I need to get going. Thanks again, mister. Claude, maybe it's easier to love someone when they're dead. What? Okay. Alright, now we've actually cleared everything. Now, if you notice, in Harley, you don't have the sub-event anymore in order to be able to get Ashton. So, yeah, so if I wanted to actually recruit him, it's too late. I've already gone far enough in the storyline, I can't do it. So yeah. So I'm going to head back to Lacuer City. Well, because this is where we're going to need to start off in the next episode. That does mean I am going to have to bid you guys farewell today, but have a really good day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.